What's MIFA's tiny?
Look at the front where it says Ames real big.
Hi everyone, got a video for you today that I didn't anticipate on filming. This was kind of a surprise through my travels here. I'm out here in Gap, Pennsylvania along US Route 30. I was heading out towards our home. I was heading out to see Fuzz and go home after being in Pittsburgh for a little while. And while I was driving along Route 30, I drove past what I saw as an abandoned Wendy's, or so I thought. You know, and I never really pay much attention, but I caught it immediately that all the signage was taken off of this building. Well, it turns out this was actually a Verizon Wireless store, and this was, you know, I couldn't confirm it, but this very much looks like a Dave-era Wendy's. But when I look at the Google Street View images from Route 30, this in 2008 was abandoned. That's as far back as it goes. It was abandoned then and became Verizon in 2009 or 2010. So it's been a Verizon Wireless store for at least 15 or so years. And Wendy's hasn't been in here, assuming that's what it was, because that's what it looks like. If I'm wrong, please tell me in the comments below. But anyway, when I saw it, I saw the lights were on, and I figured I got to stop and check this out. You don't see this too often where a repurposed building goes abandoned again, especially Verizon Wireless. I've never done an abandoned Verizon store video. Fortunately, though, they moved. They didn't just go out of business. They just relocated to another building, and people still have their jobs, assuming that they kept the same crew that they had. So anyway, it's dark outside. It's crazy because it's about 2 in the morning when I'm doing this, and I know it's a little crazy to do, but I wanted to check it out, especially since the lights are on and we can see inside just fine. And who knows, maybe we'll find a 20-something-year-old Dave's Double, or I don't know, did they even make Baconators in the mid-2000s? I don't know. I don't remember. Isn't that when they came out? I don't know. Anyway, let's see if we find some Biggie Fries, or maybe a burger or two, or a cell phone. Could use it for another camera. Maybe. All right, let's get out of the car and check it out. There you have it. There is your abandoned Verizon store, freshly closed. Even as of last week, when last week when I was heading back to Pittsburgh, when I drove by here, I didn't acknowledge or see that this was closed up. So this had to be very, very recent. But like I said, correct me if I'm wrong, but doesn't this resemble a Wendy's? I mean, yeah, it's had upgrades done to the building. It's had a little facelift, but the outside just screams that. Maybe I'm wrong, maybe I'm not. But if you know, tell me in the comments. Like I said, I'm in Gap, Pennsylvania. I'm near a little Weiss grocery store. We have one in the Pittsburgh area in a little town called Zillionople. And, yeah, it's a very nice area out here. I like it. Visit us at the shops at Sadsbury. Verizon Wireless Zone. I know it's a little bit dark in here, but just think, you can see back there, that's where the kitchen would have been. This was your dining room, which was now a showroom for cell phones. That's crazy to think about. Let's go up to the window and take a look. Look at all the outlets all over the floors for the tables for phone displays. And that would have been their office. In the back, the power's all on, as you can see. That keypad right there, I assume, is their security or climate control, or both. But as you can see, that's still on as well. restrooms would have been over there, but I'm sure they didn't. No, they do. I could see the reflection off the one window, and we'll take a look over there too as well. I'd be curious to see where the drive-through window was. Well, anyway, it's a little dark, but let's go take a walk around this place and see what we find. Oh, ow. I'm going to go this way. Like, this just screams Wendy's, and I know it said Verizon up here. It's been a long time since I did a video like this at nighttime. Middle of the night, too, like this, 2 in the morning. Oh, look at all the Gatorade jugs. Man, I'm thirsty. I could go for a Gatorade. I am in Wawa country again. Gotta have a Wawa. Those tables resemble that of something that they would have had in a fast food restaurant, too. The trays, all that. Am I wrong? Or... because that's what that looks like. Like they just left it in the back. And those were clearly carts for food in a previous life. But this was not a Wendy's in a couple of decades. Oh, how nice is that? The restroom's out of order. Convenient. Both of them. Was that their way of not letting customers use the restroom? Please not use this door. They even had that door closed off. Geez, what didn't go wrong here? Oh yeah, definitely. The doorway, this would have said Wendy's right here. They would have had signage in here for food. Right place, wrong time. Yeah, you're not kidding. Yeah, here's the old drive-through lane here. Pickup window. Even through all that time, this stayed. I mean, maybe they had a pickup window for picking up your cell phone. I don't know. All those years. Like I said, Google Street View only goes back as far as 2008. And this was abandoned then. It was only around 2009 or 10 that Verizon picked up this building. So there's no telling how long this was abandoned. I couldn't get information pulled up on it no matter how hard I tried. So unless you're local to the area. Yeah, and I can see where they... looks like the building was sectioned off here. And you see the tiles there on the ground as if like that was like a kitchen area or a cooler area. I know I zoomed out to the wide angle so you can see it better. And I know the quality goes downhill at night like that because it's dark. You can see like where they bricked the wall here. That wasn't original. And that was definitely inside. And furthermore, when we look at it out here, that wire coming out of the ground, I'm more than sure was where the advertising sign would have been. And then you come up here through the drive-through, and there would have most likely have been an order screen right about here. Probably right about here in these hedges. Would be my guess. Either there or right around here. Again, I know it's a little dark, so the quality is a little... Yeah, and there's the double drive-through window. Fancy that. Obviously, these weren't used, I wouldn't think. They have them blacked out, but it's kind of funny. It's comical in a little way. Can't see through those windows because they're blacked out, but you can see in there into the kitchen. Into what was, I assume, a Wendy's or an Arby's. I've seen Arby's that were designed kind of like this, not a lot. Can't see anything through there, but that's what it screams to me. Freshly closed. There's a Wawa cup in there. You left your coffee here. Hopefully it was good. Yeah, I say Wendy's. What do you guys say? Did you guys see that little orb on the screen in the top left-hand corner? I saw it right as I started walking away. I don't know if that was just a dust particle or not. Estimated mid-July. Okay, that's how observant I am, because I never noticed it before. I swear this was Verizon all the way up until like last week or the week before. Maybe I'm wrong, and I just never noticed it. Or maybe they did move, and they left the signage up until recent. But there you have it. Out here in this quiet little Amish area town. It's no more Dave's Doubles or Quad. No, the Quad Stacker was Burger King, right? Right. No Baconators, nothing. Oh well. No burgers for me tonight. All right, everyone. Well, I'm going to wrap up this video. I just can't believe I was able to get that on a whim like that. That never... I mean, it happens, just not often. And especially on a roadway that I take all the time, because I go this route when I go back and forth from Pittsburgh to my home in Chemong. And I take this way to avoid the Pennsylvania Turnpike, or as somebody recently said, the Expennsylvania Turnpike, because it really is. It's absurd how much that costs. I only take it under certain circumstances. If I'm in a hurry, or like when I was taking my kiddies over to New Jersey, I didn't want them being in the car longer than they needed to be, stressing them out. And I wanted to make their ride as comfortable as possible. So I took that highway to avoid traffic lights, hills, and stop signs, all that stuff, and let them out of their carriers. And they handled it very well, by the way. That was much better than I anticipated. But when I don't take the turnpike, this is the way I always go, is Route 30 to 283, to the interstates around Harrisburg, up 322 to State College, I-99 back down to Altoona, and 22 out west to Pittsburgh, and vice versa when I'm heading out this way. And everybody's favorite highway out there in the Philly area is the Schuylkill Expressway, or as a bunch of people have said, the Shorekill Expressway. I don't like that road at all. But anyway, it's going to wrap up this video. I didn't even notice that shopping cart over there in the parking lot, but there's one over there. Probably from Weiss, if I had to take a guess. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video. Sorry for rambling a little bit there about something not related. But anyway, if you did enjoy the video, hit that thumbs up button. I would love to have you here. If you're not a subscriber, subscribe to the channel for more content. And I will see you in the next video, wherever that may be. Take care and stay awesome, everybody. Have a good one. Bye-bye.